Episode 21, Week 21 usage. As usual, the setup is in the description below, and if you've got any questions, please put it in the comments below. The mileage on the car now is up to 3,998 miles, which gives us a weekly total of 110 miles. And since the start of the 2020 logs, we've now done 2,137 miles. The generation meter is now up to 30,562 kilowatt hours, which is 113 kilowatt hours for the week and 1,573 kilowatt hours since the start of the 2020 logs. And we've also just had our second feed-in tariff payment of £723.30. The energi Eddi device is now up to 34 kilowatt hours for the month and 122 kilowatt hours for the year. Our import meter, the smart meter, is now reading 8,203 kilowatt hours, which is 182 kilowatt hours for the week and 5,612 kilowatt hours since the start of the 2020 logs. Moving straight on to the Tesla data, we've had a home usage of 275 kilowatt hours, 128 kilowatt hours from the solar, 81.3 kilowatt hours from the powerwall, 160 kilowatt hours from the grid, and 4.8 kilowatt hours going back into the grid. That breaks down on Monday the 18th of May. We pulled 10.3 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.3 going back. We've had 8.7 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, 12.4 kilowatt hours from the solar, and a home usage of 21.3 kilowatt hours. The grid pull was to charge the Powerwall up slightly in the morning and also heat the hot water, and then from then on we were self-powered. On Tuesday the 14th of May, we had a grid pull of 12.3 kilowatt hours with 0.2 going back. We got 9.7 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, and we had 16.8 kilowatt hours from the solar with a home usage of 28.5 kilowatt hours. And again, we slightly charged the Powerwall and heated the hot water earlier in the morning, and then we were self-powered. On Wednesday the 20th of May, we had a grid pull of 12.5 kilowatt hours with 0.3 going back. We got 9.1 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a 26.2 kilowatt hour contribution from the solar, and the home usage was 34.1 kilowatt hours. The grid usage was just before 4 p.m, where we heated the hot water and added to the Powerwall when the prices were very cheap on the Octopus Agile tariff. On Thursday the 21st of May, we had a grid pull of 15.5 kilowatt hours with 0.8 going back. We got 12.7 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, 21.5 kilowatt hours from the solar, and a home usage of 38 kilowatt hours. We had a little bit of car charging, heating the hot water and Powerwall charging earlier in the morning, and then we were self-powered for the rest of the day. On Friday the 22nd of May, we had a grid pull of 18.1 kilowatt hours with 1.2 going back. We got 13.6 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We got 21.9 kilowatt hours from the solar, and a home usage of 39.4 kilowatt hours. And again, the grid pull was from charging the car, charging up the Powerwall and heating the hot water before being self-powered later through the day. We had negative prices on Saturday and Sunday this week from Octopus Agile, so we had a grid pull of 48 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.4 going back. We got 17.2 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a contribution from the solar of 14.7 kilowatt hours, and the home usage was 60.9 kilowatt hours, so we were taking full advantage of the negative prices. And as you can see from the pattern, we had negative prices first thing in the morning and later in the afternoon. Finally, Sunday the 24th of May, we're on negative prices again, so it was 43.6 kilowatt hours from the grid with 1.7 going back. We got 10.3 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a home usage, a solar contribution of 15.3 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 53 kilowatt hours. And all that pull from the grid was because of the negative prices, so we're trying to maximise how much money we get back from Octopus Agile. I've not been able to add the gas usage this week because my in-home display has stopped working, so I'll update that in good time. But again, thanks for watching. If you've got any comments, please add it to the sections below, and please like and subscribe.